We are going to look at the topic maps and mapwork, a Form 1 topic in geography. And so let's dive in. Pictures, let's look at what we need to know. We're going to define pictures, plants, maps, look at the relationships between pictures, plants, and maps, types of maps, uses of maps, margin information, map scales, uses of scales, and probably regular and irregular shapes. So let's define pictures. These are images of an actual object represented either as a drawing, painting, or a photograph. Plants, these are a map of a place or picture drawn to scale for specific use and giving specific information. Maps, these are representations of a part of the earth or the whole earth on a flat surface like a sheet of paper or chalkboard, usually drawn to scale. So how do the three relate? So a map is a representation of the whole or part of the earth's surface drawn to scale. A picture is an image of a real object. So a plan is an outline of something drawn to scale. I hope you can see the difference. So types of maps, they are classified according to the purpose for which each map is drawn. For instance, topographical maps, they show selected natural physical features on a small portion of a country. Atlas maps, these are a collection of maps in one volume. Sketch maps, which are roughly drawn. So types of maps, we've looked at that. So a good sketch map should have the following key characteristics. So I hope you remember what a sketch map is. It's drawn to scale, roughly drawn. So it's neat and clear, has a title, has a frame, has a key, and has compass direction. How do you use maps? Sketch maps are used to summarize information for ease reference. So maps are also used for locating other countries. I think this could be atlas maps since they have maps of different places in a volume. Used to comparing sizes of countries. Maps are also used for locating climatic regions of different parts of the world. They also give information on distribution of geographical phenomena. Helps travelers to find their way. Used to calculate distance over a certain place. Finally, used to locate physical features like landforms. So we're going to look at marginal information, which is information contained in the area surrounding the map. For instance, we have map name, sheet title, grid system numbers, latitudes and longitudes, compass direction with grid true and magnetic north, scale, key, publisher and the copyright, map identification, the map series, the sheet number or the sheet index. Let's look at scales. A scale is a ratio of a distance on a map to a corresponding distance on the ground. These are the types of scales. We have a statement scale, which is expressed in words. For example, 1 centimeter represents 1 kilometer, and so forth. Representative fraction. It's expressed as a ratio of fraction. A linear scale is shown by a line which is subdivided into smaller units. What are the uses of scales? 1. Estimating distances on maps. 2. Measuring distances accurately. And 3. Calculation of areas. And we are done. This will be our next topic. Before we get into our next topic, we'll get to a small quiz, which we'll look at after a short break. So, this is our short quiz. Which of the following may not be identified as marginal information? We saw a map name. We also saw a map series. We saw a key. And we also saw the sheet index in the list of marginal information. So all of them should be correct. Arrange the following scales in an ascending order. You need to have a good background of ratios and fractions. So let me just try this. Oh yeah. Okay. Which of the following is not a type of a map as covered in the topic? Well, we saw the atlas maps, which is a volume of other maps, topographic maps, sketch maps, but we didn't see a wall map as covered in our topic. Let's see how we perform. Yeah, so that's the icon of the geography app on Play Store. So you can get it to get more information on the same topic and help you revise for your exam. So, which of the following may not be identified as marginal information? Yeah, all of them are marginal information. Arrange the following scales in ascending order. Correct. So let's go through this feedback. Small scales show a large area of land on a small size of paper. They show limited details. And they take such values for your easy understanding as you go and study more. Is the bigger the ratio, I guess, the smaller the scale. So medium scale used to represent a relatively smaller area on a given size of paper. For example, such a ratio. Well, large scales are used to represent a small area of land on a given piece of paper. They show a lot of details. Okay, finally, which one of the following is not a type of a map as covered in the topic? A world map is not a type of a map as covered in our topic. That's the end of our topic, and see you in our next class, which is fieldwork, a topic in Form 1.